My name is Sarah Bloom, and I'm the Sal Hurok for Congregation Tefereth Israel's Lunch and Learn program. Every Monday since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic more than a year ago, I have invited our members and their families and friends to Zoom at noon for an hour of entertainment, fun, culture, and scholarship. Lunch and Learn is a new program for us, initiated in response to the closing of our synagogue building. The weekly sessions have helped us maintain a vital connection to our spiritual home and to our fellow congregants and community friends, those joining us on the Zoom screen, and those who have stepped forward to share their expertise. Here are just a few of the stars revealed this year.
3 basic chords, C, F, and G, and you'll be able to access literally hundreds of year-round. Looking the other way, and
it was this body of work. First it was Platinums, which is what this show is, and it morphed into that In My Stairwell show, which was all Platinums of that series of work.
Natick is a town in Massachusetts, outside Boston, but it's just a random town.
We're going to do it all in Hebrew, Ivrit be'Ivrit. And so we went for 10 hours a week, including.
About what's happening with not only the vaccine, but the COVID patients that we have here. And we also.
About rigging of and masting of 18th century sailing vessels.
Books that we haven't chosen, and we really decided we wanted to publish the books that interested us.
But I'm taking some of this meat from my stock pot.
Welcome everybody to our Tu B'Shvat Seder and Congregation Tefereth Israel.
The UN is a huge family in the world, present in 193 nations.
You need 3 pieces. You need the rotary cutters, and then I set it aside with a bag filled with all these fabrics. And
the flute suddenly moved into a different direction. It began to be played like this.
And then in golf, don't forget, the lower the score, the better, not the higher. So Marriott had the best score, and became the club champion. And we were in 4 different leagues.
Common colds is caused by a coronavirus, and you may have remembered before the acute respiratory syndrome that came out of Saudi Arabia, SARS.
When we first came up with the idea to do Lunch and Learn, I thought it might be for maybe a couple of weeks or maybe even a month or so. It never occurred to me that it would go on for an entire year. And I think it's been wonderful the way the people in our synagogue have responded to that. I mean, we've had so many different kinds of programs, and we're finding out wonderful things about the people that we see all the time in our congregation. So what's coming up in the future? We're talking about doing a hybrid. So we can have people in our synagogue and we can have people on Zoom. So when they're on Zoom, that helps the people who are homebound or traveling or just can't get to the synagogue for one reason or another. Maybe it's just bad weather. And so we're trying to do the hybrid, and at the same time, we'd like to expand the program. We'd like to go out more into the community and get some of our community friends to come in and tell us what's going on in our own neighborhoods.